How's everybody? Get some snow?
Not quite. Lots of wind here. Very, very cold, but no snow.
All right, we went out for something to eat yesterday, which is 10 minutes away. Mandy's dad's birthday, and it took us 2 hours to get back. Brilliant.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least you got back safe.
Oh, it's really cold. It's really, it's really snap. Anybody else get snow out there? Gav, did you get any in Nottingham?
Yeah, just give me a sec. I don't know why my camera keeps playing. I can turn my camera around and I'll show you. There you go.
Oh wow.
Well, I've got this electric car I've got. Brilliant. Useless in the snow. Useless in the snow. Oh my God. I only managed to get up this hill because there was like a dry bit where a tree had overhung and it's like a little patch. So I got it and really went for it. But yeah, 2 hours to get home from 10 minutes away. But yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, we'll just give it a few more minutes for people to come on. Morning, Angela. Morning, Pariba. Morning, everybody else who I can't see at the moment. Some screens split. Morning. I don't know. Do you want, Kerry? Do you want to do the first bit and tell everybody what you're going to be doing next week first, and then back to me?
Sure. So, well, actually, I thought what I was going to do is maybe check in and see what people would maybe prefer next week. I had an idea in mind, but I've got a feeling actually the chair yoga stuff is what people are resonating with. So, we have options next week. What we could do is we could recap and just reinforce what we've done in the previous weeks, and just do a similar exercise. So we do more of the gentle movement, the chair yoga, and then repeat the same breathing techniques just to notice any difference from the last time, and maybe help reinforce that so that you can take it as your own practice. But I'm also happy to do a third, a sort of different breathing technique next week as well, which will be similar and just sort of building on from the previous one. Does anyone have any thoughts just now, or if it's too early to make a decision, we can talk about it later?
I suppose I got beat on them all, so it'd be great if you could do them and then sort of repeat them. I don't know if you've got a bag of.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Okay, right. I will see what I can. Yeah, I'll bring something together that reinforces the previous stuff, but maybe we build on it as well.
Anyone else? Good idea, then. Pariba, go on.
Yeah, I've unfortunately missed quite a lot because I was on the road at
That's
8:30. So yeah, I've only sort of seen your first one when we were working at home. So for me, it's beneficial to have a reminder. But yeah, and the video was great, by the way, Kerry.
Oh, good.
So I managed to watch one of them, but I don't know whether you've got all of them on video.
Yeah, I've got them all. Managed to get them all on at the end of last week. So yeah, just a reminder.
They're on Bytes.
Yes. Yeah, they're on Byte. So there's a playlist on Byte. I'll share the link again maybe after this call. So you can follow the playlist as well. So when you open the link, there's an option to follow it. So if you were on Byte, you would see any new videos. But yeah, I've put on all 4 of the ones that we've done so far. So you've got 2 lovely meditations with Darren, and then 2 sessions with me doing the chair yoga and breathing techniques as well. So yeah, you're welcome to dip in and try those, and maybe if there's one week specifically that you enjoyed or you even want to repeat on, I've put a little bit of information so that you should be able to identify which one it is.
Okay, that's lovely. Thanks. Thank you, Kerry.
Okay, so I'm just setting my timer. So what I want to do this morning, and it's meditation this morning, and I thought long and hard about this, and actually I need to learn from something I did with this before, and that was a few people found it great, but really heavy. So I'm going to break it down to 2 bits. And there's a little bit of context behind this style of meditation. It's called Metta Bhavana, which doesn't really translate to anything in particular, although there is several different versions of what it translates to. But it's basically about appreciation for others, or love for others, or kindness towards others, etc., etc. So many different interpretations, but basically it's about accepting how we feel about ourselves, I guess, or trying to wish ourselves better, and also people around. Now, I know people, I think, Angela, you've come across this with me before, and you said it was quite intense. So I'm going to break it down. So bearing with that in mind, I'm just going to do the first 2 halves of it, and then the next time I meditate, I'll do the other half, and then towards Christmas, I'll bring it all together in one big session, which will make sense, because obviously at Christmas it's about giving and loving and having family around. And the reason why this meditation is really powerful is because life is full of stuff. And what we tend to do, I found, is we forget about the good stuff, which is already there for us. So that's our family, that's our friends, that's the love we've got for our pets even, or wherever it is. And actually, something else I realised when I first started doing this meditation was the amount of people that I just don't talk to because I'm too busy, or I tell myself I'm too busy, or I tell myself, oh, that thing what they did the other week really annoyed me, so I'm going to get face and not talk to them for a few, And I've realised just how much that sort of affected me, in building this resistance to talk to my friends which I haven't spoke to a while, or carry some sort of judgment or harbour some sort of thoughts. And when I got this meditation given to me, it was like, again, it was another gift. So, long story short, we're going to get comfortable again. So if you've got a blanket, whatever, get yourself nicely sat, hopefully in a quiet, undisturbed room. And sitting so that we can be quite upright, but at the same time comfortable, so that we're not going to be fidgeting like I do.
I'm not
so I like
in today at all. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we're open.
Hi, Elaine, you just need to probably go on mute.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, it happens, don't worry. So you need to get yourself nicely sat, comfortable but supported. And before we go into the meditation, I want you to think about, I'm going to talk you through it nice and slowly. If at any point it's getting a little bit too, it won't get too heavy, I promise you, but if it is a little bit too much for a Monday morning for some, it's fine. Just revert back to the counting, which we've been doing the other weeks, and that's just counting the breath as you breathe, 1, 2, etc., etc. So I'm going to talk you through this, and it's something which I believe will really make you thoughtful, or reminds you just what stuff we've got right around us, which helps our life. And we're just going to do it for 15 minutes, because it'd be interesting to get some comments afterwards as well. And this is just half of this meditation. So if you can imagine, when we do come to bring it all together, it's going to be 25, 30 minutes worth. So it's about wishing ourselves well. It's about wishing our loved ones well, our friends well. And also, as we move into the next time, it's about somebody who we perhaps don't get on with right now that well. And you will see when it comes to that point in 2 weeks' time how that works. So for beginning, we're going to, if you want to get comfortable, and don't worry, I will talk us all through it. Get nice and comfortable with your feet on the floor. Your feet firmly touching the earth, which is spinning round, and full of the nature, full of the snow for some this morning, and the snow and the temperature, which reminds us that we're alive, that we're here, and that we can't control nature really. We should just embrace it. And our legs and our sitting bones, which firmly root us to our chair, which means we can relax, take a weight, not only up our legs, but up our bodies. As we travel and do a full body check, you can feel our arms and the very tips of our fingers, perhaps just rub the fingers. Just sensitize yourself to the whole body, to your neck, which supports your head, which holds that amazing brain of yours, all those wonderful thoughts. And just travel back down to your lungs. You can feel them taking in new life, new energy. And to your heart, it is symbolic of life itself and love. Whenever we think about love, we always think about the heart. I just want you to think about your body, your mind, your lungs, and your heart. And no matter how you feel this morning, I want you to do, just repeat in your mind after me, as you're breathing normally. Just breathe quite normal. Start to turn the volume around you down as your eyes become darker and darker behind your eyelids. As your breathing becomes more regular. I want you to just say in your mind after me, I wish myself happy. I wish myself well. I wish myself free from pain and suffering. And I wish myself progress. If you don't like to wish, you can change it to another version, and I'm happy for you to use either in your mind. So we can say, may I be happy. And this is the one I prefer, actually. It's one I'm going to keep using as we go on. So may I be happy. May I be well. May I be free from pain and suffering. May I have progression. When we talk about progression, talking spiritually, or health, mental health wise, or love wise, for once it's not about your career, it's more progression in your life to becoming happier. So I'm going to keep doing this. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be free from pain and suffering. May I have progression. Like I said, you could use a wish one. I'm going to stick with a may, just because it feels nicer to say. It suits me better, but use whichever you want in your mind. So may I be happy. May I be well. May I be free from pain and suffering. May I have progression. And I want you to think now about things which cause you perhaps to not enjoy happiness and nature. And if you've ever had somebody which has tried to tell you that something you don't particularly like, you know what? Start with yourself. So may I be happy. And really push it upon yourself. May I be well. May I be free from pain and suffering. May I enjoy progression. I'm just going to do it once more with you, and then I'm going to leave you to do it to yourselves. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be free from pain and suffering. May I have or enjoy progression. You can just let that go around your mind a few more times. Really wishing yourself well. So all happiness starts from within. Keeping your breath nice and even. Turning the volume of the outside world around you down. Just going to do this one more time for ourselves. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be free from pain and suffering. May I have progression or enjoy progression. I want you now to think of someone in your mind that you hold dear to you. It could be a partner, it could be a child, it could be a niece, it could be a sister, it could be a brother, it could be a friend, but somebody that you really love, somebody that you would give your whole heart to symbolically, somebody which you would literally give everything you are to them. I want you to visualize them in your mind first. Visualize them in your mind when you last saw them, perhaps, or when you last embraced, or when you last enjoyed a giggle. Picture them in your mind. And instead of wishing ourselves well, we're just going to replace that with this person. So obviously I've got somebody in mind. I'm not going to say the name. Obviously, or you. So it's that person. I'm going to replace the name with them. You can put a name in there. So may I wish them happy. May I wish them well. May I wish them free from pain and suffering. May I wish them progression. Again, I'm now going to change that to may. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they enjoy progression. Don't worry about the wording, particular wording. Key thing is to be well, happy, free from pain and suffering, and progression. I really want you to hold that person in your mind now. Really pull them in. If it was possible, have them in the, sort of right next to you, so you could feel the warmth of their skin and their love. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they have progression. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they have progression. And I want you to breathe and be conscious of your breathing and imagine that you're smelling them now, and perhaps a favourite scent. Or it's your child, they're probably just teaching some sweets or something, whatever it is, what reminds you of that person. Or even a pet, it's nothing. Love is love, love is love. So really breathe them in and hold them dear to you and next to you. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they have progression. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from pain, suffering. May they have progression. Just want you to do that in your own mind now for just a minute or two. And now I want you to think, this is the last one we're going to do today. And I want you to imagine you've still got that person which you love with you in the room, perhaps sat on the settee or wherever. And I want you to welcome in someone else. And that someone should be somebody what's not perhaps quite so close. It could even be the postman. It could be just somebody who you like to have a chat with. You see from time to time, but could be somebody which you see every day when you go on your way out into the world. There's somebody what you wouldn't particularly have close to you, but somebody what you want to wish them happy. And again, just visualize them in your mind, and you want to wish them well, and you want to wish them free from pain and suffering, and you want to wish them progression. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they have progression. And as you wish these things upon this person, I want you to imagine you're in the room together, and you're all now just sat and thought, thinking of each other, as you wish this person well. Sorry, happy. You wish this person well. You wish this person free from pain and suffering. And you wish this person progression. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they have progression. We're just going to do that now for 2 minutes. And as you think of this person, become aware of the last time you spoke to them, perhaps. Perhaps think about the next time you're going to speak to them. And perhaps think that you could say something kind or showing gratitude. Perhaps the last time you saw them, you didn't wave hello to them. Perhaps today you could. Just say, how you doing? If we just think again about the person we love, again, think about the last time we spoke to them. Perhaps think about, was it kind? Was it loving? And if he wasn't, I'm sure he was, how did that feel? Perhaps if he wasn't so kind, you can change that next time you see them. Then back to yourself. If you really wish yourself happy, wish yourself well, wish yourself free from pain and suffering, and wish yourself progression. And we're just going to sit and think about that for the next minute or so. Love is love. Love overcomes everything. It really does. What we know is that hatred is never pacified by hatred. And anger will only create anger. But love will blossom. Love gives energy and kindness. It's a gift which keeps bouncing back. Just gonna actually start to pinch one of Kerry's tricks, rubbing your hands, keep your eyes closed for the moment, rubbing your hands really, really fast, getting really warm so that you can feel the palms of your hands heating up, and then just place them on your eyelids. And just let the light back into your eyes. Perhaps have a stretch. And back into this world of ours. So that's the first part, and there is a second part which really takes it to another level, and I'm happy for you to talk about that before. So that'll be in 2 weeks' time. I'm unfortunately I have got to go on to a meeting in a few minutes, which is ironic given what we're doing right now. But and I know quite a few of us on this call will be on that call. I just want you to leave with this, and you know, one thing I've learned in this last sort of 10 years of my life is what I said at the end there, is when I get angry and mad with a situation, all it does is create more anger. Whether it's somebody in the road rage and you give them the fingers and they give them back. And what I found is that when you just love yourself, really embrace that love for yourself and think, you know what, I'm not a bad guy. I'm actually not. I got a few things which could tweak. And I just want to give them best bits about myself to somebody else and wish myself well. It really does inspire me to, and I can only talk from personal experience. It really has inspired me to want to give and give and give and give. And what I found is when I give, and I don't do it for this reason, I know it sounds a bit like self-indulgent, but I don't. You know, I didn't. That's not the way I did it. What I found is, actually, this is amazing. It just gives so much back. When you're nice to somebody, when you're kind and love them, wish them well, it puts a skip in my step. It really does. I'm going to leave it there because I've got to go. But thank you for joining us. I welcome your comments. If you want to put them on Teams or email me or call me. And Kerry, I am going to have to shoot. And we'll speak in the week, Kerry.
Okay, thank you so much. That was lovely.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.